The supermarket tour reflection. Our target supermarket is Loblaws. Firstly, why we choose Loblaws? Loblaws is one of the largest supermarket corporation in Canada. It is the largest supermarket around downtown, right next to Ryerson University by Carlton and Church Street. Loblaws also covers a large part of physical space, which covers a variety of products from grocery to fabric softeners. The location of the supermarket is around condominiums, schools, subway station, and other social communities. Loblaws attracts all these customers to buy their daily groceries and other living products.
Then why did we choose this access? Checkout station is the last procedure every consumer experience. The checkout station is vitally important to the store. It attracts customers to buy small items they don't necessarily need. This gives supermarket to present products to consumers that they won't go off of their way to purchase.
What was really surprising when we're at Loblaws is that we believed that Loblaws would be very similar to the supermarkets introduced in the reading, the supermarket tour guide. That the grab and go section would be overwhelmed by large corporate products like Coca-Cola, Nestle. But from our experience in the checkout section, we saw only a few basket of chips, chocolate, and greeting cards. We were surprised by the fact that we weren't surrounded by all the soft drinks, energy bars, chewing gum, magazines, batteries, that these products would lead to impulse purchases by consumers by just shoving all these products in their face just wouldn't be necessary for what consumer really wants, but they would certainly go buy it because it's just so convenient and right by the checkout section. They can just grab it and pay for it and leave. And also, according to the supermarket tour guide, in the checkout queue, large companies like Nestle, PepsiCo, Kellogg's, and Kraft has claimed their territory of the small food products among this checkout station. What was surprising at Loblaws was there was only Lay's, which is owned by PepsiCo, which is introduced in the reading. Then we have Doritos, which is owned by Frito-Lay, which is also a major competitor in the food market, which is not mentioned in the reading. Besides larger food companies, Loblaws also gives opportunities to smaller competitors like Heavenly Organics Chocolate, providing consumers with a wider choice range to a healthier snack product. Besides all the grab and go snack products, Loblaws also have non-edible products like teddy bears and gift cards accessible at the checkout station. But unlike Loblaws, Metro is another large supermarket near Ryerson University. The checkout counter is bombarded with food items like Trident, Excel, Reese's Pieces, Kit Kat, and Halls, which Halls is owned by Cadbury, Excel is owned by Wrigley's, Reese's Pieces is owned by Hershey's, the Hershey's Company, and Kit Kat is owned by Nestle. These companies are all major players in the food snack industry, which is a very good example that suits um, the reading of the supermarket tour guide. It's exactly like what the reading has described of a supermarket checkout session would be like.
However, this kind of layout may lead to some disadvantages of customer shopping experience. First of all, for new visitors, it might be misleading since the register is filled with products and looks like a regular display shelf from a distance, rather than a checkout area. Secondly, customers may hesitate while deciding to buy additional item that is out of budget while waiting in line. This hesitation may cause customers change to a substitute, or they might not come again for buying what they do not need. Moreover, in these Loblaws, The checkout area is full of chips and cookies, but lack of refreshments, gums, and other grab-and-go items. Lack of variety makes this profitable area less efficient in marketing process. Even though there are chocolate bars in display, they are put above the counter where children, the chocolate-loving target, can now see. Additionally, it is noticeable that this Loblaw has a small self-checking area, which is popular but problematic. Some items cannot be scanned, cash payments takes too long to process, alcoholic items requires IDs and more. Overall experience of checking out in this supermarket is average, but not unique as providing an excellent customer service.
There are several advantages of this Loblaw's checkout aisle. First, it has self-checkout sections. One of the benefits of having self-checkout sections are it not only saves customers time, but also will create more space for the store. As we can tell from the pictures, there are 8 self-checkout machines and these machines cost less space to install. Also, some supermarkets have less employees at the cashier if it's not rush hour. Sometimes when there are a lot of customers, the queue will become very long. Having self-checkout will save customers a lot of time for not standing in the queue. And for the store, they will not need a lot of employees to stand at the cashier. The second benefit of this Loblaw's checkout aisle is it has express line, which only allows 12 items or under. The benefit to have express line is also to save customers time. People no longer need to wait for a long queue, which everyone has a full cart. Also, express line has employees to help people on checkout. As for my own experience, not all the people are familiar with the self-checkout machine, especially the older generation. However, express line will help them save time on checkout and not wasting time on learning to use the self-checkout machine.
So from our experience at Loblaws was a lot different to our experience at Metro, since Metro had all the products by the checkout station with all the snacks, different colors just popping out in front of consumers, whereas Loblaws only had a few baskets of snack products, and not a lot of them are owned by larger corporates. So that's a lot different from the reading. And also, the Loblaw layout at the checkout station could be very misleading, since the basket of chips, chocolates, and biscuits look like shelves at the aisle, and this self-checkout station can also be very misleading to senior customers, which have a very difficult time to understand how to use the self-checkout. So this brings us to a conclusion to our video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.